Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I'd come and wish you a wonderful day and discuss a few ideas about transcendental psychology. And there is so many things that have been planned, and what is planned will happen. But then sometimes it takes more time. We have to be flexible on the how and the when. Just move into the ease and the grace and the moment, the present moment. We need to get free from this time matrix of the Anunnaki, to forget about all those calendars and time and the regrets about the past, the fear about the future, to move into the now moment, because they're using a lot of half-truths. A half-truth, when someone is representing a half-truth because of ignorance, they don't know any better, it's one thing. It's part of the create. It's part of what they're offering, whatever they have. But when it's half-truth because they're hiding half of the truth to replace it with something, they want to manipulate the consciousness to like sophism, to bring the consciousness to a certain result, to a certain conditioning, then it becomes a lie. So we want to be free of that. Otherwise, all is true. All models of reality are made true because whatever we believe, we make true. We feel it, and it becomes true for us. And so, but always seek out the highest path, the highest version, the highest model of reality, something that leads to the realization of your best, your favorite reality. And then just imagine yourself how, in relationship to this environment, just how can you improve? Close your eyes and see how, whatever situation you're in, how would you improve it? And then make it more grand and continue to cultivate, to utilize your imagination with intention. And because it is going to get more and more important to move into this new frequency. Spirit was talking to me about the fifth dimensional frequency. Every day I'm getting closer to that point. And for it is about easing our way into the experience of relaxation and receptivity. Everything has been created already. It's like we had a desire, we created something, but then we keep asking God and tens of times, hundreds of times, thousands of times for the same thing, because that's what we feel we need. But it's like God already said yes. It's just a matter of like it. So it's not about the creation. It's about the receptivity of that which we've been asking for. So it's a saddle path. It's like learning to dance with our higher consciousness. But the more we feel our dream, when you have this visualization of a wonderful situation, feel it as much as possible. That will attract it. And play within your imagination, and not be afraid of that, and not being for spirit will always guide you back if you're going off the frame that is good for you. But there is no way to control the manifestation. When we do it with our own will, it's like we can build something and we get whatever result. But when we move into this fifth dimensional, it's all about to be receptive to that things come in with grace and ease. So it's about focusing more on the joy, the gratitude, and the receptivity than even the manifestation, which will come inevitably when it is the right time. Did I pull some cards? No, we got the blessings. I'm not sure. My mind is so the highest wisdom is about nothing is better than your home. It's about cultivating this sense of home, this sense of creative, wonderful, safe, luxurious environment. It doesn't have to be luxurious, but in the vision realm, we have to expand it to make it a higher version always, because the astral plane is such a wonderful plane. We will come to discover we're so much better on the astral plane once we control our thoughts and dreams and visions than on the physical realm. But there is an integration. What needs to be understood is the young. What is the divine will? What needs to be done is here and now. It's about being here and now. And the outcome is we're still going through this buffer zone. It's like, don't expect total clarity on things, and just go follow obey yourself. If you do not obey yourself, you will have to obey someone else. So just follow your inner self. Like Bob Dylan said, you got to serve somebody in his song. So you serve the Lord or you serve the devil, but you got to serve somebody. So just be aware that you're serving your higher self when you listen to your. And there is really the possibility to wake up in bliss one morning, and in another dimension, it's coming more and more, realizing the change, that things have changed. There is always more to discover within all things, all beings, all situations. Because the true nature of life is eternal and infinite, because the Creator is eternal and infinite. And so the source. So seek the Godhead within, and which the life will reflect us until we're face to face with our soul, and then we'll connect to the God self within, realize that we are it, we are the creator of our life. But we need to come to that realization first. For now, we're just evacuating all kinds of illusions and shadows. And so I want us also to talk about the first contact with extraterrestrial. It's getting very close, and this is going to change everything forever. And so, but it's very delicate for fifth dimensional being to enter into the physical matrix of reality, because they can be trapped there. Huh? So it's like it gets easier when they're sixth or seventh dimension, then they're no longer bothered. No karma can hold on the sixth or seventh dimensional being. But the first contact will happen outside of the mainstream of society. They will show themselves, and then they will come to those who they trust, more like family reunion, friends, casual. There won't be any official first contact with humanity, with the mainstream of humanity. They're too untrustworthy, they're too violent, they're too scared, so it will happen. Eventually it will happen, but first they're going to come to all those who they know they can communicate with on equal basis. And but it's not going to be the armies and the government that's going to lead this process of first contact, that I can assure you. It will be more from the heart and from whatever they know. They know who's who, who's capable of what also, without judgment. But the Galactic Federation is very prudent with humanity. Yet it will happen as a surprise, because everybody is ready. They're waiting for the call from the Supreme Commander, Sananda, to actually move into, and then the gears are going to be in motion, and history will change forever. So there is a technique I thought I share. I used to. It's very important to learn to control the frequency. I used to do that, to use that technique in hypnosis, when I was doing hypnosis, to help the person to go deeper within themselves, in a deeper state of relaxation. But this you can do it for yourself. For imagine like this knob. There is a knob with 12 number, and each time you shift the dimension, you shift the knob in your imagination. You with your intention, you connect to each of the dimensions. It's like you have this whole range of dimension you can shift to at any time. So just remember and practicing that technique to turn that knob to connect to the gamma frequency, the hyperfast frequency, or even the theta frequency, which is deep within. And but anywhere you go is the right place to start. There is no place there is no other time than now, and there's no other place than here. So here and now is the place to start, to move into the acceptance and to become sensitive to that dance that we're doing with our higher self. And whatever we focus on, we amplify it. So focus on your highest version, your highest dream. Ask Spirit to assist you in adding some detail, because we really have the ability to move beyond this Anunnaki matrix of time, 3D, limitation, linear process. But just to have a gratitude for the dream, gratitude for the ability to already perceive. We cannot control the manifestation, but we can already perceive what the higher self. We have a few steps ahead in relationship to that. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I thank you very much for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I thank you very much for your donations. It's still really helpful to me. Hopefully very soon I'm going to be able to retrieve my paintings and sell them and have some income. For a lot of things is about to change. Again, it's very much about trusting. And I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song that went through my mind. I sang it before. And put some cards at the end. It's a song that talks about the wind of change. It's called The Wind of Change. I followed the Moskva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. An August summer night, soldiers passing by, listening to the wind of change. The world is closing in, and did you ever think that we could be so close like brothers? The future's in the air, can feel it everywhere, and blowing with the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. Walking down the street, distant memories are buried in the past forever. I follow the Masva and down to Gorky Park, listening to the wind of change. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change. The wind of change blows straight into the face of time, like a storm wind that will ring the freedom bell for peace of mind. Let your balalahika sing what my guitar wants to say. Dum-dum-dum-dum. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow share their dreams with you and me. Take me to the magic of the moment on a glory night, where the children of tomorrow dream away in the wind of change, in the wind of change. Wonderful song from Scorpio. Take me to the magic of the moment in this glory night. It's coming back to this amazing experience of freedom within the moment of now. And great songs from Scorpio. I was watching a video on Moscow. It looks really like a beautiful city, very clean. I'm really looking forward to open a gallery there sometimes. Well, first things first, we're gonna. But I know my project will probably take me there as well. Hopefully, there will be a resolution that will settle the world. We're gonna assist with that. Well, we're protected. Huh? There is a protection that is here. The highest wisdom is to listen to what life is, to listen to the guidance. The guidance is always available. It doesn't always come when we want, but to be conscious when the guidance is offered, when there is a word, when there is a direction, to listen to all of the mirror of life, and to listen to, of course, to your own inner self. And to your inner voice, the subtle voice of spirit that brings you into the freedom, not the voices of the ego, but to discern. And not to judge the voice of the ego either. For what we need to understand is the accomplishment. When we need to do is the dreams, to tune in to the frequency of the dreams, to feel good about our dreams, to be grateful for our dream. And the outcome is a learning process. We're all being taught here. It's just with the transition and living on the earth in a physical body is a transition. It is a school of evolution. We're preparing. We're getting ready for the fulfillment of certain things here on the planet, and getting ready for a greater destiny in the cosmos afterwards. So, well, I hope you find that more and more, that point of ease and freedom and relaxation and receptivity, and continue to cultivate this relationship, this communication with your inner self, with your higher self, with the Creator. Well, thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Have a night.